I needed an escape. The constant noise of the city, the overwhelming crowds, and the never-ending rush of life had drained me completely. I wanted solitude, peace, and silence. That's why I found a secluded cabin deep in the woods, far from civilization. It was perfect, modern yet rustic, fully equipped for a comfortable stay, and surrounded by nothing but towering trees and the sound of nature. I arrived late in the evening. The sun had already disappeared beyond the horizon, leaving behind a deep blue twilight that quickly dissolved into darkness. My headlights illuminated the gravel road leading to the cabin, and for a brief moment, I felt a strange sense of unease. The trees seemed unnaturally tall, their branches stretching like skeletal fingers against the starless sky. But I shook off the feeling, convincing myself it was just my imagination playing tricks on me. The cabin was beautiful, cozy, warm, and inviting. Everything was just as described in the listing: a well stocked kitchen, a comfortable bedroom, and even a lovely terrace overlooking the dense forest. I made myself some tea, eager to relax and enjoy the solitude. Taking my cup, I stepped out onto the terrace, breathing in the cool night air. The forest was silent, eerily so. No wind rustled the leaves, no crickets chirped, just an overwhelming stillness. I took a sip of my tea, letting the warmth spread through me. That's when I saw it. Deep within the trees, barely visible through the darkness, a figure stood motionless. At first, I thought my tired eyes were deceiving me, but as I focused, I realized it was real. A tall, shadowy figure of a man, completely still, his face obscured by the night. But the most terrifying part? His eyes. Two glowing red orbs, burning like embers, staring directly at me. My heart pounded violently against my ribs. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. The figure didn't advance, didn't retreat. It just stood there, watching. A primal fear took over me, an instinctual terror that screamed at me to run. I stumbled back inside, slamming the door shut and locking it. My hands trembled as I grabbed my car keys. I didn't care about my belongings. I needed to leave. Now, throwing my bag into the passenger seat, I started the engine. The headlights pierced through the darkness, illuminating the trees in front of me. But the figure was gone. I didn't wait to see if it would return. I pressed the gas pedal, speeding down the narrow forest road, my breath coming in short, panicked gasps. Only when I reached the highway did I finally allow myself to breathe. My hands ached from gripping the wheel too tightly. I never looked back. I never told anyone what I saw. But sometimes, in the dead of night, I still see those glowing red eyes staring at me from the darkness.